Hello. I've just come to realize something I wanted to share with you, that the difficulties of life are the joys of it as well. So when we think of the beauty, the struggle, there is inherent joy in the struggle that we experience whilst doing it, but also afterwards when we reflect back and we look at what we've achieved with gladness and joy, even if there was momentary pain in the moments that we were experiencing it. We look back and we come to realize that satisfaction from having done that pain. If, for example, a mother bears her child, it will be painful in the moment, but the fulfillment she would experience 10, 20, so many years until she passes on will be innumerable for that momentary pain. At the same time, though, I'm realizing now, since I've been reflecting, starting this YouTube journey as well, there is nothing to worry about. I know I'll mess up. I know there will be times where I do not get it, where people will criticize, they will condemn, they will complain that I have said something wrong. There'll be people who agree. And ultimately, the key is to be indifferent to all of them. Now, not to say that we shouldn't pay heed to those who like us or who don't like us. And I'm saying this from a place of humility, of course, because there are so many people out there that, in fact, as Socrates said, the more you know, the less you know. I know so very little. And I realise that the only reason why I have anything worthwhile to say, and little that I have that is worthwhile to say, is not because of myself. It's because I've trusted in God. And I've trusted that God may guide my hand and that I may be doing His will, that I, from my mistakes and mishaps, am following the purpose, the inherent interest that I base my hobbies on, my internal drive to be productive in reading about these subjects, about permaculture, about holistic medicine, about productivity, about nature, meditation, gratitude, exercise, diet, etc. This is not by my own choice, I realise. Philosophically, free will is a tricky subject. It's by grand design, and the only constant in life and the greatest source of joy that we can glean is that God will take care of everything. God has our back. The reason we are here is because of God. The reason we do anything is because of God. And if we are failing, if we are having success, if we're going through a bad time, if we're going through a good time, it's not because of anything we've done. It's because either God is testing us because He loves us, or He is letting us appreciate Him through the joys of the satisfaction of our work. I realise that the mundane things, the routine, the breaks outside with a small cup of tea, that meal of just plain chicken and rice, or even, since I'm fasting at the moment, just vegan Or thank God it's Saturday. I've had some shrimp. That was very nice. But the greatest satisfaction we can have is in the simplest things. The most mundane things are the best things. The more simple our pleasures, the happier we are. And how great it is to be alive, to witness these. That's all from me. I thank you and God bless. Stay healthy, stay good. I was gonna say stay you, but that's just cringy. So yeah, all the best and God bless.